Hello everyone, this is Christy from MyScrapbookEvolution.com, and I'm continuing with our quick print series. I've mentioned before that we could place two 3x4 cards or 3x4 photos onto a 4x6 canvas and print it. Many of our printers simply have the option of having a 4x6 size piece of cardstock or photo paper in the tray. So to print without waste, we're going to add two of these journaling cards to a 4x6 document in Photoshop. And I'm working with Photoshop Elements 12. The cards I'm using today are from Tracy Reed's collection Monster Crush, which is available at Sweet Shop Designs. Now when you're choosing to print your photos or your journaling cards, you want to try to print two with the same orientation. So I'm going to print two horizontal cards if I can. You can mix it up a little bit and I'll show you how, but it saves a little time to try to choose something that has the same orientation. So when you come into Photoshop, you'll notice I just opened a document by selecting New, Blank File, and I can size the document any way I want to. So this first document I have ready to go, and I can simply place the journaling card here. And you'll notice it's automatically fitting to the size that I want. Part of that is the magic of Photoshop. I've done this a few times, and after resizing it always to fit 3x4, Photoshop has remembered that. If you place something and it's not the right size, you can simply use these little squares to resize the item. But once Photoshop remembers you do this at the 3x4 size, it will place it for you. So it's very easy to add another horizontal item to this. If, however, I wanted to place a vertical card instead, I would simply place it, select yes, and look for this little circle at the bottom. I can now turn the card and I can place it the way that I want to. You can see it can sometimes get a little tricky trying to make sure it's fit just in there the right way, but now it's in place. I can flatten this layer and save it. However, let's just go back a step and you can see the difference between adding two of the same size horizontal cards. Once again, it just sizes it for me. I place it, flatten the layer, and I have two 3x4 cards ready to print. I can do the same thing with photos. Now since I'm going to be working with two vertical photos, I'm going to change my width to 6 inches and my height to 4 inches. And you're going to see the card change. It now is horizontal, so I can place two vertical photos inside it. Just have to go and find my pictures. And I know the exact pictures I want, and I just place them right there. And if I flatten this and save this, it's ready to print. So essentially you can add two 3x4 photos or two 3x4 journaling cards to any 4x6 canvas, save it, print it, and be ready to scrapbook your project life or scrapbooking layouts.